Okay, good morning everyone. Welcome back to When They Cry, Chapter 2, not to be confused with in-game progress chapters. Good morning, Jack, and welcome anyone else who's tuning in. Last we left off, we were waiting for a one-up for the game night thing that started this chapter up, and see, the festival. Yes, the festival was coming up. That's right, the festival was coming. Now, which of these two did we leave off on? I think it was this one. Let me double check. Yeah, I think we saw this one. Looks familiar. So I think we will heal. Oh, it gives the time. Let's see. At 11:32 a.m. Friday. They're both on 6, right? No, coining. That was on 6. On the 6. So 2. Okay, wait. So that's 1:20 p.m. 12 p.m. 11 a.m. 3:27 p.m. Okay, so it looks like we will at this one then. See. Oh yeah, because the delinquents, I remember we had the thing with the delinquents. So you're not up to anything today, Jack? Nothing interesting? Nothing crazy, wild? That was right, we did see that one scene, so at least that wasn't that far. Let's see what we got going on. So it's a fresh new day. Man, he is... he is really digging this little sister shit. Oh, everyone Halloween. I mean, I don't hate Halloween, but I'm definitely not... I'm not that crazy into it like some people. Oh yeah, I got a new waifu in this game. You've been replaced. Oh no. Yeah, you gotta turn your past waifu away. You can't have her. Can't have two waifus. This isn't that kind of anime storyline. What is it? Oh, she's gonna be jealous when she finds out about this whole thing. She might go crazy waifu yandere on me. Yeah, she'd probably say they're cute. Considering her history. Oh, you like seeing all the costumes? You must live in a pretty lively area then. I'm not sure the last fucking actual Halloween I've seen in my area. Must have been like fucking years. It became really desolate out here. It used to be a trail court across from where I lived, and sometimes they do little Halloweens, but guy bought the land and told him to ship out, and there's not really anyone near us. Basically, to do Halloween around here, you'd have to go to one of the actual more lively areas. Ooh, Joey. Oh, sweet. How the hell did he get something like that? And uh-oh. I wouldn't call it a family restaurant myself. That seems like a bit of a stretch. A lively town. And I got a lucky golden ticket. Black market? You could get tons of money. Ooh, Christmas parade. We've never had a parade around here like that. The best we get is like school kind of activities. This whole fucking little sister thing is getting too weird, man. You know, I gotta say, I'm curious how, like, people who identify as different genders would take this character. Because a lot of times they get, like, really obsessive with wanting to identify people. And, like, she likes using old man, and, like, when she says old man, his leave and that, and, like, I mean, I obviously don't think she's being serious in that way, but, like, I'm just trying to imagine, like, a Twitter person just taking it face value seriously. Like, because sometimes they're really bad at doing that sometimes. Subtlety is sometimes not that type of Twitter user's best judgment. It's almost like you're lovesick. Hmm. Oh, the Polar Express. That's that one with the train and the kind of criticized 3D animations, wasn't it? I remember a lot of people saying it had very uncanny valley looking faces in it. Well, get on with it, people. What was the secret here? In a lot of pain. What? Tom Hanks is the voice of the conductor. What the hell? What? What? What the fuck? Is she not liking faking her little sister? What the hell is going on? Why would she bring something up like that so randomly? The lands of endless desserts and diabetes. I wonder what sugar levels are like in Japanese candy, Willie. Do you have a ticket? Ticket, please. Oh shit. So he could have actually bought all. The souls of the damned. Please. Candy waifus. Oh. Damn. Look at zombie horde. Air conditioning. Nothing screams a good restaurant with having comfortable insides. No, I don't know about you, but I hate going to a restaurant that's like, you know, if it's like fucking winter and it's cold as hell inside, or if it's summer and it's fucking hot as hell inside. It's like, people want to be a little bit comfortable when eating, you know. You want to have a little comfortability, you know. Got your ticket? Second, yeah. Always the different layers of windows. Special invitation. Ooh. What, does each waitress get to, like, choose someone? Wouldn't that be a treat? Bring your boyfriends, ladies! Enjoy some sweets. My only guess is that, like, she's liking this attention, but she's not liking that she has to fake being someone else. Which, I mean, I would say is her fault, but... a bit bold, or... Oh no, I think they really are starting to get crushed. Man, imagine how much something like this in real life would cost. Moi. 70,000 yen? How much fucking money would that be? Holy fuck! 7,000 yen would be 467 US dollars. Holy fucking guacamole. That's crazy. Like, that is insane. Relative's funeral? Bad news, buddy. They're gonna ask for proof of that. Well, then again, this is in the 80s, so I guess they're not really sure what they did in the 80s. These days, they'll look up on the internet and want, like, proof and shit. Like, I guess back then you probably could just say... Whoa, that's sleazy now. That's a little disturbing. If 70,000 yen's 400 some bucks, I'm not even sure I want to know what the fuck 280 yen is. They're worse than weebs. Them in love affair. We are aiming for that. Oh no, no self-control. gods! Oh no! He's a weirdo! How tragic! Seems like you're going to have... Oh... Oh no. Wow. Never seen someone so eager to fucking have shit spilled on them. No. Oh no. No! What the fuck, man? No! Oh, is he thinking back to... He's gonna be brave and do his best. Are you going to hesitate? Wow. How did they get away with this? Greasy fat ass? Oh shit. Talk with your fists. Oh. Yo.
Yes, did you know weebs know the arts of karate?
Just keep getting repeatedly beat up one more time. One more time, I'm dead. Ooh. That sounds painful. Only did. Ta-ta for now! What about the customer guy? That's a fight. Uh-oh. But what are they going to do though? Uh-oh. She wants to wear them also? Oh dear. I beg of you. See, they even, like, this whole thing is just getting really weird. You're worthless. I think that's a fair point. At least he tried. But what are they going to do, though? No rules of engagement. Do we have to show mercy? Wait, what? I hope you don't mean that quite literally. What are they going to do, though? Oh, what the fuck, man? That's just fucking weird. I want to take him home as usual. Cute mode 120% synchronizing. Synchronizing complete. Now, comrades, take aim! Well, I'm getting banned. Unnatural angles. What is the madness? The sheer terror of fear. Strange technique. She's a weeb to a whole new degree. Nobody left. She murdered them all. I'm gonna take her home now. Target acquired. Seeking out new plans of vengeance. Start that now. So let me check some real quick. Yeah, I wanted to see if there was a free candy thing, because usually when there's a currency thing, they have a candy thing going on. Oop, wrong window. Ah! The white order of windows must be acquired. There we go. Take home denied, soldier. Denied. How'd she get in the kitchen? Wait, they're just letting them do this? Don't want to eat any of them, probably. Man, you know, contamination of food is a serious crime these days. I'm not sure about in the 80s, but you can get in a lot of trouble these days. I mean, hell, just putting laxative in food can get you in trouble. I remember this one story. There was like some kind of Girl Scout kind of thing happening related to a church. And some guy in the neighborhood didn't like them, so he baked a bunch of cookies with laxatives in them and they gave them to him. And they tested them and found it, and he got in trouble big time. Escort duty? Escort them to what? She put laxative in them. Oh no. To the ghouls' bathroom! Quick! And she's going to go into it. Oh no. They can't go in there with a little goal in there. It's like, oh no. A little goal. You would have it to be done, would you? Note to self, the youngest one is the most evil. Hello! How are you doing today? We're watching horrible sleazebags be tortured by little children. It's absolutely hilarious. So basically, like, they're at this maid cafe-like place, and one of their friends was being harassed, so they decided to torture all the harassers. So they gave them laxative in their desserts, clogged the bathroom, and she's in the women's bathroom, making it where they can't use that either. So they're just like, oh shit, because they're like, well, there's only guys here, right? The only guys are here for the maid dessert event. So, like, well, let's just use the women's bathroom. They're like, yeah, and it's like, shit, there's a little girl in here. Ah! But, like, just imagine what it's like in a place. They're like trying to like, hey, little girl, you down in here? Oh, we kind of need to set this place on fire, you know? It's like, yeah. But yeah, come on, we can't to follow this place. We have to go somewhere else. Apparently. Yeah, they probably haven't really seen Twitter in these years, but I mean, this takes place in the 80s, so I could see someone totally just toss her to the side in today. I mean, fuck, you got like that guy who shot someone about Popeye's chicken. That happened like what, last year? Like, fucking people crazy these days. The main character wants to add something else on top. Outside. Watch it be like a singular toilet. Sadistic torture. What could he possibly do at this point? But yeah, I admit this is probably a weird thing to come into a stream about. Wait, what? What is the meaning of this? We demand to leave! DEFCON 1. So what are you up to today? Having fun? Oh, they can't come back in. They leave, they can't come back. Honestly, I'd probably just go to the manager and be like, this is unreasonable. Stuck close to walk, so I don't really have... Oh, yeah. Doing walk-related things, basically, then. Bye-bye, Creepazoids! We'll be back next year! You'll see! And we'll trip all your desserts on our laps! As they say, with their hands cheeking themselves. Now don't come back! When evil little girl. How'd she even know what laxative is? I don't think I even understood what laxative was until I was like in middle school. These children are satanic. Oop, getting called out again. If I don't end up dead again. Yeah, I imagine, like, there's one, like, it's one thing to appreciate the uniform and the kind of, like, made atmosphere, but, like, basically what triggered this was, so one of the guys, like, tripped her to get her to spill the stuff on him, and he's just like, oh, well, you're going to have to wipe me down real good. And they're like, that's just creepy, man. You know, if you got a weird thing like that with your partner at home, that's, you know, that's fine at your home, but, you know, like this is a public restaurant, that's just fucking weird. Like, come on, that's weird, bro. Like, have some fucking dignity to some cowbilly, like, what the fuck? Well, we cleaned house. Now she has to keep up the whole sister thing. I wonder if they're gonna really believe the twin thing. At least they didn't actually mortal someone. Yeah, like, I mean, like, you know, whatever you do in legal sense in your private home with somebody that, you know, a consenting adult, you know, that's that business at home. But yeah, like, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, that's just weird to be doing at a restaurant, especially with strangers. I mean, maybe being a little flirty with someone you know or in a relationship might be one thing. But, like, what the fuck, man? Even weebs have standards. That's just creepy, man. Yay, we're being congratulated by all the maids for getting rid of all the creeps. Maybe they should all... Maybe this should be a security plan for the future for all maid restaurants. Okay, laxative... Well, actually, no, because you'd get in a lot of trouble, because... I mean, I did just tell that story, that guy who put laxative... Of course, that was in America, so I'm not really sure what Japan's stance on that kind of thing is, but I'm sure it's probably pretty similar. Pretty sure they probably have something pretty similar about, doing stuff with food. Maybe you have to get a little bit more creative, maybe make a dish that, like, make a dish that would attract that type of customer to order it. Like, I don't know, like Pensu pudding or something. And have him fine print incredibly small. It says, contains laxative. And then they'll be doomed by their own process, and then bam, it's like, no, it's right on the menu, officer. It contains laxative for those cleaning solutions after dinner. Oof. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be the boss of a business that did that these days. I can only imagine all the legal hahoobles that could happen. But again, this is in like the mid-80s of this, so times be a little different maybe to get away with it then. Now it's back to the treats. It's time to eat dessert. Just don't eat too much and get diabetes. Wait a minute, how'd she get back in? Are they gonna even address that? Well, maybe she went on beaten path or something. Maybe she went the long way. I just want to imagine she took them to like a porta potty and they're like, there you go, guys, line up, and just watch all 10 of them go, DEFCON 1! Yeah, man, their mind-reading powers have not changed, that's for sure. Man, I would at least, like, ask the manager, it's like, come on, we gotta be reasonable. The men's toilet's clogged up. I gotta use the bathroom, man. I'm gonna, like, blow up. Taken in the... Wait, what? Like, how fucking far away did she take them away? But besides all the horny men, are you gonna kill these guys? Well, there are 8 okay, so... To go into this. So, I don't know why they designed this like this. So, there are 8 chapters. Games. Like, 8 games that are referred as chapters. And within each game, there are chapters. So we're in chapter 5. We're in chapter 2 of the game, but chapter 5 within that. You know, I'm just gonna say there's 8 games. Screw the chapter system. Blast it all. There's 8 games. There we go. We're in the second game, but chapter 5 of it. But yeah, I have no idea what's going on still. Because at the end of the first chapter, like, the main killer got killed and 2 of the girls got killed by him. Why, he supposedly got killed by the village or something. I still have no fucking idea how these 2 games are connected yet. Because if this is the same timeline, because last time... They were talking about the festival again, which is when the murder happened. The murder happened on the night of the festival. So it does not make any sense that these are the same timeline. There are so many unique things happening in this, and that it was never mentioned, even as an off-cuff reference, joke, tease, or anything in Chapter 1, makes no sense. We've literally spent days with her doing this split little sister persona thing. There's no way you can convince me that the main character would never even remotely have thought of any of this instance once. Like, it makes no sense to me. There is no way at this time that this is the same timeline. And yeah, I'm like, if you want my personal theories at this point, I'm leaning on alternate universe jumping. Now, there's another famous series. I'm not gonna mention it because I wouldn't want to spoil that, because especially with the first game in that series, that's like mind-boggling shit to trip into. But I don't want to ruin the series. But there was another series that does a similar thing where you jump through parallel universes through your own body. Basically, you would enter your body in a parallel universe. So if you didn't exist in the parallel universe, you couldn't go there. That is the path I'm going on right now. Now, who knows? It could go into weird shit like that with ghosts. I mean, we're dealing with a bunch of mythos, supernatural shit here. It's quite weird. Like, how fucking far out did she take them, though? I mean, the village has a legend about ogres that basically ransacked the village because a mother whipped them off on killing her son, so they started eating people. And then you got this god that protects the village. And I like, at this moment, if the supernatural is involved, I feel like there's a 3-party system going on here. The village, the god, and the Oni. Now, of course, the extra chapter where all the characters out of character fourth wall breaking basically all try to theorize whether all this is man-made or whether there's actual supernatural shit going on. Like, the game is very clearly poking you on trying to, like, choose one of these two. Now, to be fair, I think she went with a different theory, which was kind of basically both. that was man-made and supernatural. Which, I mean, very well could be too. It could be a mixture. That's why, like, if the supernatural is involved, I guess you could say I'm in the same boat. Because I feel like there's a mixture of the two. There's definitely really weird things going on that's really hard to explain human-wise. Like, we're talking about bonkers ass shit's gone on in Chapter 1. In Game 1. I just don't understand why they called the games chapters and have chapters within them. I don't know why they did that. Like, why not call it, like, Act 1, Act 2, or something? I just don't get that. It's so confusing to tell someone where the fuck you are in the storyline. And I don't even know why they broke it up into 8 separate games. Because, as far as I understand, the OG version of this game, which, let's show the OG sprites to you. Because you can do that. So, these are the OG sprites. So in the OG game, from what I understand, all 8 separated games of the newer version, which is what I'm playing, were all part of the original game. So, I have no idea why they even cut it up into 8 segments. Like, I'm not even sure what the point of that was. To get more money? I don't know. I mean, they're all charged about, like, I think they're, like, between $4 to $8, depending on which PS1 models. They're just 2D images. This series, though, as far as I understand the history of the series, it was originally PC. Then it got a few console versions. I think those DS, PS3, and Switch, I believe, are available console versions. But those are Japanese only, of course. And then you have this newer version. These are the GOG versions. But you can also get them on Steam. Now, I can understand why they updated the models, because, like, a younger crowd, like, this might look weird to more newish weebs and shit, maybe, I don't know. I do get the idea of why they will like this, though. Because I swear, up and down, like, the first half of Chapter 1 is just to get your guard down. You're just like, oh, look at all the cutesy anime characters. There's no way this could turn into some twisted fucking mortal nightmare. Like, it was to really, like, let your guard down, in my opinion. Everyone dead or crying yet? Well, no one's dead yet. Not in this entry, or I'm not even sure how to afford all this. Like I said, like, I'm on the side that this is like a parallel universe thing. Like, I'm really thinking paranormal shit's happening. Because I don't think it's quite like that series that I'm thinking of, where they had, like, the power to, like, hop consciously once they learned how to control that power. I think perhaps the paranormal is, like... So here's a weird idea. So, in Chapter 1, we found out there was a student at the school before the main character. He vanished. They kept saying he transferred. And even after, like, the cat was out of the bag, there was something more to it. She kept still referring to it as transferred. He transferred. Which is really just fucking weird. It's like, why do you keep going on and on about he transferred? Like, it's just such a weird way. But what if, let's say, what if being transferred... Let's see. All the spots are being held up. Let's just camp out the middle, I guess. But what if being transferred is going to another timeline? Like, not that you necessarily died, but that you went somewhere else. Oh, battle plans. I hate battle plans because I always forget to set them half the time. Like, what if that's what being transferred is? But yeah, how are you doing today, Dan? It looks like the restaurant hijinks are up. And it looks like a transition. Well, they kept using transferred because school terminology. They displayed it as like he transferred to a different school. Oh shit! I didn't actually see that. Live with coffee? Just a whirlwind week? Has it been that crazy for you? But if I said did I say Transcend instead of Ascend, or did I use I'm not sure what I said. But yeah, you know, just going to another dimension or something, and no parallel universe. Like, instead of dying, you just went to a different version of the world. Now, why that would be, I don't know. That's just a weird idea I've had in my head. But then that means we could suffer parallel universes of being murdered! Insert that one meme. Hey kids! Who wants to talk about murders? Whoa! You went up north. Well, if he left consciously from that to another world, in the game that I'm making a comparison to, that should not be named for spoiler reasons, the way that game explained it, they swapped consciousness. So, if that happened, then the consciousness of this version of us is, well, dead. Because he's a dead body now. But yeah, basically, if that's the scenario, now, in that series though, they would retain their memories. The more they mastered that skill, the more they retain their memories of hopping. So it's obvious if that happened, our character does not recollect anything. But, I mean, hell, all we know, it could actually be just time travel. We just revolt back and we did a bunch of shit to change what happened. I mean, anything's really on the table. Like, there's a bunch of weird mumbo-jumbo, sci-fi, spiritual shit going on here. Like, anything could be fucking going on. Now the question is, does she really think she's a twin sister, or just realize that's a charade? I'm pretty sure the twist is going to be like, oh yeah, they've been separate people this whole time. They're identical? Just random. It's like, oh, you think they're different? I think they're the same. Maybe that's why she's sad. She said she called her and said she was sad. Maybe that's why. Because, like, she... I mean, like, it is partially her fault for this facade thing. She's the one who wants to put up the whole little sister facade. I mean, she cannot just blame that all on the main character. Like, he literally tried to break through the whole facade thing multiple times, so... But I could see what... Because, I mean, he obviously knows the same person. So, I mean, I guess when you really think about it, kind of saying the two are very different to blatantly could be perceived a little rude. Oh, he's gonna bring up that topic. Yeah, you did. You can't just wave that away. Like, why is she acting so gleefully about it? While twirling around, smiling. Like, what the fuck? How is that? Like, she said your name. How was that leaving out the assumption? She literally said your fucking name. Of course that confirms that you done to it. Well, it's kind of weird because, I mean, the two of them have basically been living. Like, my best guess is that she's sad because she's, like, all this feminine traits. Like, she's clearly, like, enjoying interacting with. Like, the two are very, very, like, hey, just fucking go out, like, fucking right now. But, like, he associates it all as a separate person and not her. And again, that's partially her own fault. Like, she wanted to continue that facade. How do I say this? You're a dweeb. Exactly. See, if it's related to the whole little sister thing, it's... I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. Like, what else could it be? Just a second. I can't tell you. No. Did they have like a goalie? Like, I'm wondering if they had like a goal. Like, I mean, seriously, like the two have been interacting like so crazy. Like, it's almost like they should be a thing. Like, I'm wondering if she's like had this goalie talks like, man, you know, I'm getting feelings and shit. It's like. Man, if everything turns into a whole modalist wage thing in this is gonna be so tragic. Just a hint. Well, I mean, it's always obvious we think that. Kill them all again and we start the timeline. Well, if the timeline is we starting over and over again, then the premise at that point would be trying to figure out what's going on and stopping it. And that could very well become the thing. But I am glad I called out one thing on the first game. That the main character was going to die by the end of it. Because the way things escalated, I couldn't imagine how 7 more games could fucking function with him. And yet here we are. Second game. He's alive, even though he did die. So it's like, I got my cake. But at the same time, it was full of tuna flavor. Why is she doing the facade? Well, the way I assumed is because she's embarrassed to be how she is right now, so she just found it easier to fake being her sister. That way, it didn't ruin her more, like, direct way. Yes. Have I told you how much I hate using Twitch Mobile to make sure the audio is working properly on PC? Short-tempered. Angry. What? When did you get angry? Like, I didn't take any of that as angry. Am I just crazy? I mean, that's like, seriously, that's the only thing I can think of is just because he considers like the feminine portion of her as a separate person, but she was the one that wanted to continue that facade. Hey, Kalimba.